outpost to control point to checkpoint, just no thoughts, very little variation of feeling, and a lot of bullets. Rampaging through parts of industrial, does he make sure that he's not going through like civilian places, or?
He does at least make sure of that, yeah.
Okay.
He's not that gone yet.
So you're going through parts where you know that the party will still be located and checking, but at least there will be a low amount of population so nobody can get caught in the crossfire. This day is not anything else. You've located another checkpoint, and you've just loaded up another magazine just to go out your day. Just your general standard grocery shopping of Bleak Country Heads. It is all normal business for you these days. Because after all this killing in between all of these corpses, some kind of clue should lay to where she's being held. Or her corpse lays. Who knows at this point. Cards. You know the control point lies at the end of this street. If you take the left street, you go straight there.
Don't worry. I'm looking to find you now. How long has it been now? Days? Weeks? I can't recall. Too long and too much fighting. But I can't stop. Something has to lead to her. And if it doesn't, it'll at least lead me to them. And when it does, I can kill. They're sure to be around here somewhere. Those disgusting, vile pieces of scrap. They take and they take, and they never think of who it is they take from until it's too late. I guess now it's time to show them why I was there on the front lines in that fucking war that they can't remember.
Guard, energy signatures right ahead.
Understood, Spike. Moving in. Bring it on.
From the back.
Where is she? Where the hell is she? Ghost. Spike. You patch me up.
Patching you up.
Thank you.
You're being too reckless out there. You do not have anybody to help you out when you fall.
I know. But this is something I have to do. For her. I can't stop until I find her. You know that.
do. I'll be with you.
I know. Thank you.
Warning.
No
Threat level
time.
increasing. Threat level 4.
4. Alright. They're getting heavier. Maybe eventually they'll bring someone with enough information. What? Dirt. Oh shit. This isn't right. This is awful. I don't think so.
From behind. Guardian, something's happening. Something's interfering.
With what? Give me reads. Spike? Fuck. Darkness is closing in. Alright. Spike. Spike, do you read me? Alright.
No reaction.
I guess it's just me now. Steady, Orion. Ashley? Something's not right. It's gotta be one of them, right? I can't shoot first, not with this. This is so wrong. This is so wrong. I hope you like Uncle, you bitch.
You're out here fighting while you left me there. Snake.
Blades pierce from all sides.
I will, no matter what, and no matter how many of you I have to rip through, until this light in my chest is extinguished for the last time, and I can no longer rise. I will fight again and again.
You're so sure of that. Sure stop this endeavor. She isn't already dead.
At least then, I'll have my closure. And then, a plan on what to do next. Kill every last one of you.
Your own and hers. Go on then. I'm open. The difference between you lifeless machines and her is she's got one thing you can never replicate. Love.
Orion. Your scans pick up something on this corpse.
Had something, did you?
Chemical traces.
Yeah.
Maybe with these samples you can figure out a certain region of which, on a certain region of industrial the spots came from, and where they came from is your next lead, or at least to find out where she is being kept right now.
Spike, are you with me again?
Yes, I'm back.
Oh, thank God. Thank the Traveler. I got a corpse here. Got some kind of readings on it. You think you could scan it? trace it back to where it's been, that could be where she's held. It's something,
Oh, yes,
and
of course.
well, you know we haven't had much out here for a couple days. We'll take what we can get. Yeah.
I'll start doing scans. You protect me while I do these scans, alright?
All right.
Okay.
Just like old times, right, buddy? On Venus, Nessus, fighting off hordes of Vex. I'd have to protect you while you mess with one of their cloned. Oh. Well, that was
I'm
quick.
also not used to this being so quick. Normally it's like way longer.
Like waves of enemies come by, it just it feels off, right?
Yeah,
Anyways, we got it.
yeah, it does. So, sometimes I half expect a bunch of Vex or Cabal to come by to see what we're messing with.
I'd rather not have that mix.
Yeah, me neither. Last thing I need is enemies from here teaming with ours from back home. That would suck. A lot. Oh, sorry, I forgot to ask. Those scans, any particular direction they lead in?
Seems to be in the more northeastern side of Industrial District. A bit of the border.
Northeastern. On the border. What district connects up to that
A
border?
mix of 4 facilities that can only produce this kind of chemical.
4.
Yeah, but it's better, yes. I mean,
It's definitely.
none of them are any bigger. Yeah, none of them are any bigger than the place you've already destroyed anyway, so. Just not as Tuesday.
I suppose so. Well, it certainly limited our search a good deal, so that's good. On the border, though,
can
which
limit-
district is it
So
bordering?
can limit the wasteland.
Oh, jeez. Never been out
You
there.
can limit the research to 2 facilities, as 2 of them right now seem to be in use by civilian forces.
Right.
Wouldn't want to bring
We.
it to us now, would you?
No. If the other 2 don't hold her, then we won't have much of a choice. We'll have to be surgical with those other 2, but for the moment being, we'll bank on the ones that aren't ran by civilians. Besides, I don't think they'd want to taint their personal image by having a kidnapped person in there with them. Unless they're all slaves.
Wouldn't be the first thing we had to do with those.
No.
Anyways, let's go.
Right.
Guards down.
Yeah.
Me
Killing your family.
killing your family. Me stealing your family. Me stealing your family.
But yeah, actually, boss.
Oh, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Leave me alone.
Me stealing your family. Me stealing your family.
Hey, that one's not Leaf Boundary.
Yeah. What was the first thing that went through your face? Went through your head when you saw them sitting against the corners?
Well, I was like, oh my fucking god, they're absolutely LF bots. Especially once I looked at the legs. The type of style you have on them gave it away for me out of character. But in character, I wanted to play it up a bit and be like, you know, what if they're expecting me to shoot them first? Because they think I would think they're all fucking bots. So I played dumb. It really helped too, I think.
I think that really sold the interaction.
The reveal, absolutely. Turn it around and just that fucking horrifying face.
The scream with it.
True, that was on some Dead Space shit.
Picasso.
Picasso.
Thank you, Mr. Foxeldora. Your work is beautiful.
Here. And now we can start planning the grand reveal. And we can bring Ashley back into the fray, or have her die.
No.
So it all depends on
How you act. You could be heard. You could be.
Yeah, thanks for breaking the tension. Anyways,
His so-called serious late boundary members.
We even got your friend Dirge on the prank. Look.
Yeah. Oh. That was not nice.
Cameras, zoom in, see his face. So how does it feel to be fucking pranked and an invisible collider killing me?
I'm going to kill all of you now.
Alright.
What?
But that's finally gone. This was short, but very powerful, I'd say. Thank you for helping out for last minute stuff. This was literally like, hey, you have Barracks, do you have time like today? So, sure, after the thing. Okay, hey, does any NPC have time today? Oh yeah, sure. So we did it, and thank you very much.
Yes, thank you guys so much for coming out, even if it was a bit like, I don't know, last minute, I guess.
Very
Oh
loud.
hell yeah.
Appreciate you, motherfuckers. Thank you for being my trauma.
Fox,
Yeah?
would you want me
It's only fair.
Yeah, I suppose it is. An eye for an eye.
I take off now. See you later.
Yeah.
Take care, Fire.
Very much fire. No problem.
An eye for an eye. Yeah, Varix.
Yeah. Sooner than we think.
Oh.
Oh.
I need you, Fox.
Take care, fella. That look.
What? Are you looking at me?
This was also fucking cool. Where the hell is he? My man. The fact that you remembered the symbol and everything. Oh my peak.
I need to make it a little, so it is not just like, you don't see like the others around it. I need to like shrink it down a little bit. But,
I know exactly how to immediately fix that.
That was so fantastic seeing that though.
Go to the
I
texture, instead of it going repeat, it'll clamp.
yeah. Oh, you do that in the texture, not on the.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes so much sense. I've been looking for that setting for like ages, and I didn't think to look in the fucking texture. Thank you, I'll do that.
Anyway, I'm so glad that we didn't put him up against the strongest LF unit.
Yeah.
oh dude, I would get folded by the nefarious levels. No, please. Please have mercy. No.
In a beam throwing contest, they leave Foundry level 1 or Electric Tech level 1 who wins in a beam throwing competition.
Well, one is throwing soup, one is throwing beans.
I don't know why I thought it was a beam cannon, but thank you for correcting me.
Right now, Jesus Christ.
Oh, level 7. I don't think I need Ashley anymore.
Respawn.
Nuclear bomb.
Down session with the respawn
No, but that was awesome. I haven't been able to do many Destiny plots, because a lot of them I jumped into were just ending and, like, didn't have as much production, like, I don't know, value, I guess. Respectfully. So seeing that was fucking awesome.
Yeah. I hope I did alright as your ghost work. When
No, you did. You did fantastic.
That was me just thinking like, you know what, I remember some lines.
Yeah, I mean, you can say pretty much whatever as him, as long as you keep a relatively, like, cool head. He doesn't have any particular wacky personality. He's kind of the calmer side compared to Orion, so you got that good. I typically allow any DMs to be Spike for him.
Why do you not speak to me? What's wrong with you?
Are these two light barrels?
They are, yeah.
What? That is so dope though. Seeing the all I
Large
knew
ropes.
you were one, but there we go. You've got one of those.
Guardian down.
Thanks, Orion.
Dad said we had to stop fighting. Yes, dear. Oh my god, hi Rhythm from Leap Foundry, it's so good to see you!
Hi, how you doing? Yeah, how you doing, bud?
Great. Oh, hell no, man. Bad Orion's going to timeout square. Wait, when did you get in here? When did you get in here? Jesus Christ.
Also, I've been fucking waiting to use that respawn restriction for so fucking long.
Please, oh my god, do it more often when I'm around. I love that.
If there's a guardian, if there is a guardian around and it is Leap Foundry, I'm just popping that.
On a boss fight at least. Not. I still want to be able to have them do like the respawn mechanism. It's just
To make the boss fights a little more intense, like you die, you die.
Yeah, Chef. Alright, I'm gonna go end my stream in a quiet corner. Chat. Oh my god, chat. That was so crazy, chat. Okay. Whew. That is going to be it for this. I didn't know this would be so short. We only went for about 40 minutes. But it was still really fun. Very, very fun. Thank you so much, Fox. Holy, this map. We're watching you, derogatory. Watching you. I'm gonna kiss you. Freaks, dude. Fucking freaks. I don't know when you guys came in, but fucking... What fucking? It was that was so fucking cool. I don't know if you guys saw the Ashley bots and everything that he fought. I don't know when you guys came in, but... That was a peak, like, little mini session. Fucking fighting for my life, a bunch of LF Ashley bots. And Orion, like, fighting with himself to be like, oh, I don't want to kill them, they look like her, but I have to. Mid-fight? Oh, just before the dirge bots. Okay, that's pretty early then. I fuck with that. That was such a cool-ass scene, though. That did remind me of, like, some Dead Space type shit where, like Isaac would reach out his hand to the ghost of his, like, wife, and then she'd turn around and scream in his face. She's got, like, her whole mouth and eyes lit up, and she's all fucked up looking. That was like, really peak cinematic. Reach my hand out to her shoulder, and then she turns around and fucking yells in my face. Peak cinema. Absolute cinema. Absolute fucking cinema. I can't even hold them. And then the respawn restricted as well. Icing on the cake. That was such a fantastic move. I love that he has that. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this little mini session. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is just more of Orion going down the warpath and trying to find his lover Ashley. For those of you who don't know, she was kidnapped by Leap Foundry a couple weeks ago now. All of her friends and her, like, enlightened gang of scrappers were slaughtered in a warehouse, and she was kidnapped. So Orion is kind of on a bit of a rampage. There are different Leap Foundry outposts and the like, and scouting posts to try and find something of value to tracking her down. And that bot that had this kind of chemical residue on it is the only thing he could find so far. So using that with his ghost, he now has a lead. And I don't know if this, he said that the factory is no larger than what we've already been tackling, so I don't know if Orion should be or could gather other people for it. I don't really know. Maybe it would be nice for him to just do something like alone if these factory sites aren't too big. But I don't know. If I can bring other people, I honestly might bring Ethan and CT, who are like they're the goofy, serious crew of all time. Like two fellas who have been through enough shit to be traumatized and serious when it matters, but also don't let that get to them. We'll have the traumatized goober squad. That'll be us. Best viewers? Holy shit. Where? We're the best viewers? We're the best viewers? Don't care. Get out. nice stinky. I could pull up to fucking Lost Acres right now, just to kick your ass. I could come over there and beat you, little fucking fuzzball. Don't think I won't. Don't think I won't. Oh, hell nah. No, I don't know, I would go there as Orion, but I just feel like he's in too negative of a headspace at the minute, so maybe not. It's one of those things where it's like, I've seen so many people in the metaverse take a character who's miserable, and then, bring them to a place that's supposed to be, like, fun, and people interacting, and they just sulk there the whole time. So, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know, I just think it's pointless for Orion to go to a place that's supposed to be happy if he's just going to be negative. You know, because then it's like, brother, why'd you even show up if you were just gonna sulk and shit? Get out. You know what I mean? Either way, that's gonna be it for the stream. Thank you guys for stopping by. I've got a fun game of Baldur's Gate to play with Galaxy, Mary, and Ribbo. So, I'm gonna check you guys out. You all take care, and I will catch you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye. So long. I love you all.